Do you feel like your menopause is quite challenging? Yeah,
It,
we
it,
understand that one.
it's worse than your mums and your grandmothers. That's
Yeah,
what we hear time and time again. Is that why is
yeah,
mine worse? That's unfair.
yeah. It is unfair, and we're hearing it a lot. And a lot of medical professions say, no, it's not getting worse. We disagree. And challenging or difficult menopause is what we know and what we understand. And we can honestly tell you, you are not alone. So the reason that we are going through a more challenging peri to postmenopause transition today in the modern day world is because we were the first generation of people who were encouraged to have it all, especially if you were a girl around about, born in the sort of somewhere between the late 60s and the mid to late 70s. There was a culture which was you go and you have it all. But that meant there was a huge amount of pressure being put onto our nervous systems. We were expected to be a size 10, but always, go roller skating when you've got your periods, and you must have a career, and then you must marry this perfect person and have perfect children and a
Not
perfect
too
house that
early. Have your career first. Have your children a bit later.
yeah, well, just do it all perfectly and have this house that looks amazing and wouldn't be out of place in homes and garden. But don't forget not to be a great hostess and always keep up your social life and have a million hobbies. Plus, definitely do aerobics because of that. Be a size 10 and eat low fat and be a great cook and all of this stuff, and also be fantastic in the bedroom. Like the amount of pressure. So this situation has evolved that as we have spent a lifetime going through this huge amount of stress, combined with the fact that our food chains have been absolutely depleted, and also the nutritional experiment that's been going on since the 1970s, the increase in refined carbohydrates, sugar, trans fats, a convenience food, low fat. I mean, you name it, it has absolutely been thrown at our bodies. And so, at a point where we need to be nutritionally full and able, we're pretty depleted. And so, as we start to go into that peri to postmenopause transition, we haven't got it. And so, actually, we are seeing people where the traditional framework of menopause doesn't fit. So, either we've just got a few hot flushes and you can get through it, or worst case scenario, we can put you on a little bit of HRT and you're going to be fine. We are now seeing an epidemic of people who are doing everything right. They are taking the HRT, they are, trying with diet and exercise, but they are not coping, anxiety through the roof, depression through the roof, being put on antidepressants as part of this process, as well as, HRTs. Maybe you've got high blood pressure, beta blockers, gaining weight, loss of confidence, just this absolute litany of symptoms that the HRT on its own is not correcting.
This is
So, what
why
do we do about that?
it is so important to look at everything when it comes to the perimenopause transition, because there are so many different things that affect our body. One of the biggest reasons that we're struggling with menopause is that our digestive systems are
Mm.
not what they were 50 years ago, because we have been on the pill, because we've taken antibiotics, because we've eaten the processed foods, or not eaten enough fiber, or not had enough protein, or not had enough nutrition. And so we've got really compromised digestive systems. So we need to be looking at everything. And this is what is so unique about our approach, is that we look at all of the different lifestyles, we look at the food, we look at the nutritional deficiencies, we look at how HRT is affecting the body, what choices of HRT that a person is making. And so to be able to support our bodies, to be able to live in modern life is so important.
Mm. Mm. So, Laura, what can people do to find out more information or to work with us?
So we have lots of free information. one of the things I can really recommend is to check out our symptom assessor, which is a cute little questionnaire that analyzes where you are with your health and allows you to focus in on an area that is a priority. So that's free to do. We have our blog with loads of information. We have our YouTube channel and our socials with lots of free information, or you can book into our clinic and work with one of us.